Ladyidiy, animism, never settle. Underwear washing demonstration, Ladyidiy chores.
Okay, well, now that my dainties are out here for all of you to see, we might as well get on to this week's video, which is in honor of Valentine's Day. And this week we're going to talk about how to properly wash and care for your lingerie and your delicate items. It's actually a highly requested topic that I've obviously shied away from a little bit. I'm sure most of us don't give these dainty delicates enough thought, but truthfully, they're made of very complex fabrics and wires and padding and all kinds of magic that we've learned to appreciate. They've got to be cleaned carefully so that they can keep working and looking great for as long as possible. Firstly, let's cover off some questions that I get asked about this topic. How frequently should I wash my bras? You'll be surprised to know that it's just after 2 wears, and we should give a bra a day to air out between uses. You know, give it a bit of a break. Now, sports bras should be at least rinsed under cool water after each use, if not washed. Do I wash in hot or cold water? Always use cool water when cleaning lingerie. It helps those elasticy materials retain their stretch, and the cold water snaps the fibers back into shape. Can I wash with other garments? It's ideal to do a load of delicates on their own, since heavier items like towels or denim will weigh on the lingerie and can actually twist the underwires out of shape. Okay, now that the FAQs have been handled, let's actually talk about this washing business. Using a washing machine. This is great for most day-to-day garments like t-shirt bras, sports bras, underwear, stockings and tights, and even bustiers, camisoles, Spanx, and slips. If you notice any stains, you can pre-treat the garment for 10 minutes with a stain pre-treater or just a little bit of dish soap. Rub it into the stained area with water and your fingers. Next, make sure you fasten all hooks and clasps. And then you'll put your items into a lingerie bag, which is specifically designed to keep these delicate items safe while in the washing machine. Just zip it up and into the washer it goes. Place the load on a gentle cycle and use gentle detergent. Bleach is really bad for delicates. It can ruin the stretchy fibers and render your piece useless. When the load is complete, remove the bags and take each piece out. Hang it to dry on a drying rack. Now, I never, ever place lingerie or undergarments in the dryer, ever. Heat completely ruins the delicate and stretchy fabrics contained in your undergarments. Washing by hand. For really fancy items, like anything with a decal, jewels, ornate stitching, intricate patterns, lace, anything made of silk, or frankly, anything you spent a lot of money on, I'd recommend you hand wash them. To begin, separate your colors because I usually notice that water takes on some of the dye. I do 2 washes, of course, one for lights and then one for darks, and I always change out the water each time. Also remember to fasten all the hooks and clasps to avoid twisting and snags. If you want to do it by the books, you can pick up a very gentle fabric wash designed specifically for these kinds of fabrics. Or if you like to hack your way around things, you can use a little bit of baby shampoo. I fill a bucket with cold water, mix in the detergent, not too much is needed, maybe a 1/4 capful of the detergent or a 1/4 size drop of baby shampoo, then add the pieces in and let them soak for about 10 to 20 minutes. After they've soaked, get your hands in there and move the pieces around the basin, squeezing the pieces gently to move the sudsy water through them. Once this is done, empty the basin and rinse the pieces with cool water until all suds are gone. You don't want any soap residue remaining. Now remember, harsh wringing can actually ruin the pieces. Take a towel and roll the pieces in them. That helps remove excess moisture and makes for drying to be a much less drippy process. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Place your pieces on a drying rack to dry. And now, you've seen it all. My husband,
When a person has a secret is not willing to tell others, you will find a tree hole and set your secret to the tree hole. Ladyidiy is A.L. Bobo's lady. She launched activities called Give Me a Love Letter, I Find Love for You. As long as you send a love letter to Ladyidiy, she will treasure for you in Love Bank. Give Ladyidiy a love letter. Let those you love or loved meet again.